Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation, latest report. Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation, SMIC, offers a diverse range of businesses and services across various sectors. At its core, the company engages in the manufacture, testing, and sale of integrated circuits, wafers, and compound semiconductors in key regions such as the United States, China, and Eurasia. The company's portfolio includes semiconductor manufacturing and trading, research and development activities, and technology services. Specifically, SMIC provides semiconductor foundry services, which involve designing, developing, and producing integrated circuits for other companies. Additionally, it offers supporting services like design and IP support, photomask manufacturing, and technical services related to integrated circuits. SMIC also extends its reach into marketing-related services and private education services. This comprehensive approach enables the company to cater to a broad spectrum of clients across various industries, solidifying its position as a leading player in the semiconductor industry. The stock price of Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation, SMIC, has experienced a significant surge over the past year, with an increase of over 54.53% from February 2025 to February 2026. This growth can be attributed to a combination of positive news events and broader market trends. One key factor contributing to SMIC's stock price increase was strong investor confidence in January 2025. The company saw a notable jump in its stock price, with a 6.35% surge in a single trading session and a 31.76% year-to-date gain, fueled by significant net buying from investors through Hong Kong Connect southbound flows. The global semiconductor industry's recovery in 2024 also played a crucial role in SMIC's growth. The industry saw a 20.6% year-on-year growth in worldwide sales, exceeding $60 billion by July 2025. This recovery was driven by the explosive demand for computing power fueled by the AI revolution and a resurgence in traditional consumer electronics demand. SMIC's improved capacity utilization rate and increased wafer shipments also contributed to its stock price increase. The company reached a high of 92.5% capacity utilization in the second quarter of 2025, helping to dilute fixed costs and positively impact gross margins. Additionally, SMIC implemented price increases on certain production lines due to robust demand for AI-related and power management chips. The company's strong financial performance in Q4 2025 and full year 2025 further boosted its stock price. Revenue increased by 12.8% to $2.49 billion in the fourth quarter, exceeding analysts' estimates, while net profit jumped by 60.7% year-on-year to $685.1 million. SMIC's strategic focus on advanced packaging, AI, and high-performance computing is expected to continue fueling demand for semiconductors, benefiting its revenue growth. The company's increasing investments in these areas are likely to drive future growth and contribute to the semiconductor market rally in 2026. Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation market capitalization of $677 billion is significantly larger than the average industry peer of roughly $0 billion. This shows that Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation holds a significant advantage in their industry. Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation trades at a higher price-to-earnings ratio of 130 times and a higher price-to-book ratio of 3.36 times relative within the industry. While the stock does not screen as absolutely cheap, mixed valuation signals relative to industry peers prevent a definitive conclusion. With the broader industry trading at lower valuation levels, this may reflect transitional pricing dynamics rather than clear mispricing, warranting further analysis of earnings quality, growth sustainability, and balance sheet strength. The company maintains a moderate leverage profile, with liabilities making up 35% of total assets, suggesting a balanced approach between risk management and capital efficiency. Liabilities have grown faster than assets and equity, which is somewhat concerning. However, asset growth remains positive, suggesting management may be temporarily leveraging liabilities to fund expansion. Shareholder equity has grown consistently, but operating income growth is weak or inconsistent. Equity expansion may be driven by financing activities rather than core business profitability. The share count has increased over the past 5 years, while revenue has continued to grow. This suggests the business may rely on shareholder dilution to fund expansion. Investors should closely monitor whether growth can eventually be sustained without dilution. The income statement shows that the company have been growing its revenue annually and the operating income have been increasing. This shows that the business model works and the business is expanding. The net income of the company experienced a significant fluctuation in 2025 compared to the previous year. Initially, it increased by 39.1% from $492.7 million in 2024 to $685.1 million in 2025. However, this growth was short-lived as it decreased by -8.5% quarter-over-quarter, (QoQ), and a more substantial drop of -35.5% year-over-year, (YoY). The profit margins also underwent changes during the same period. The gross margin declined from 22.6% in 4Q24 to 19.2% in 4Q25, indicating a decrease in profitability. Despite this decline, the company's profit margins increased by 3 percentage points to 21% in 2025. However, projections for 2026 suggest that the profit margins will range from 18% to 20%, indicating a potential decrease in future quarters. The contrasting trends in net income and profit margins can be attributed to various factors such as changes in market conditions, operational efficiency, or external factors like economic downturns. The company's ability to adapt to these changes will play a crucial role in determining its future financial performance. The company is indeed generating positive operating cash flow. This can be seen in the financial data provided, which shows a steady increase in net cash generated from operating activities over the past quarter. For instance, on page 8, it is reported that for 4Q25, the company generated $1,343,934 in net cash from operating activities. Furthermore, as of December 31, 2025, the company's operating cash flow stood at a substantial $4,321,000, page 10. This indicates a significant improvement in the company's ability to generate cash from its core operations. The consistency of this trend is also evident on page 12, where it is stated that as of December 31, 2025, the net cash generated from operating activities was $1,343,934. This confirms that the company has been able to sustain a positive operating cash flow over time. The company's financial situation has undergone significant changes in recent times. A notable increase in total debt by 9.4% or $1,076,013 is observed. However, this growth is somewhat offset by a decrease in borrowings from $2,002,546 to $1,002,546. In contrast, the company's net debt has experienced a substantial surge of 390.6%, amounting to an increase of $525,029. This indicates that while the overall debt level may have increased, the company's ability to pay off its debts has become significantly more challenging. Management is providing a cautious outlook for the company's revenue, expecting it to remain flat on a sequential basis. However, they are confident that the company will outperform its industry peers in terms of revenue growth within the same markets. In terms of profitability, management is guiding for gross margins to range between 18% and 20%. Additionally, capital expenditures are expected to be roughly flat compared to last year, indicating a focus on cost control and efficiency. Overall, these projections suggest that management is prioritizing stability and consistency over aggressive growth. That concludes the financial summary for Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.